Dear students, this is the fourth session of the fourth chapter, retirement and death of a partner. So in this session, we'll learn one more problem, very important problem, because in this problem, the valuation of goodwill, the treatment of goodwill is based on accounting standard 26. Okay. So this problem is available on page number 190, question number 36. RSM, three partners are there, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1 respectively. Their balance sheet on 31/3/18 is given. In the balance sheet liability side, you have sundry creditor. Sundry creditor is a external liability, and you have capital. Okay. So this capital goes to partners capital account. Sundry creditor goes to balance sheet. Capital goes to partners capital account. And you have five assets: building, debtor, stock, patents, and bank. S retired, second partner, middle partner retired. S retired on the above mentioned date, this date 31/3/18, on the following terms. Number 1, building to be appreciated by 8,800. Last you have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and balance sheet of new firm. So you have to prepare revaluation account. Last class I told you how to prepare the revaluation account. In revaluation account, losses you have to show on the debit side. Losses. How you will get loss? Decrease in asset, increase in liability, loss, show on the debit side. Increase in asset, decrease in liability, income, show on the liability side. Clearly keep in mind, decrease in asset, loss. Increase in asset, income. Okay. Decrease in asset, loss. Increase in asset, income. Loss, debit side, income, credit side. First adjustment, building to be appreciated. Appreciated means increase. Appreciated means increase by 8,800. That means by means same amount you have to take. How much it is appreciated? 8,800. No need of any calculation. If appreciated by is given, then the entire amount is the appreciation amount. Appreciated by means you have to take the same amount. What is the amount here? 8,800. So 8,800 rupees is the income, appreciation. Don't go for calculation, comparison of balance sheet value and adjustment value. Okay, revalued means you have to compare balance sheet value and adjustment value. Appreciated by means you have to take the same amount. Appreciation means income. This side you have to take credit side. By building. $8,800. Second adjustment. Provision for doubtful debts to be made at 5% on debtors. Doubtful debts is a loss. Doubtful debts means you may get the money from debtor or you may not get the money. Doubt. The recovery of money from debtor is doubtful. So, according to in accounts, it is treated as a loss. Why it is treated as loss? Because whatever may be the doubtful amount may be recovered or may not be recovered. So, that amount is considered as a loss. Okay. Doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts to be made at 5% on debtors. What is the money due from debtors? 7,000. Out of 7,000, 5% is doubt. You may get or you may not get. It is a loss. Show on the debit side. Provision for doubtful debts. 7,000 into 5%. 350. Next adjustment, goodwill of the firm valued rupees 9,000. That goodwill you have to write in partner's capital account. Next, rupees 5,000 to be paid to S immediately. If S retired, 5,000 rupees is paid to S immediately, and the balance due to him is to be treated as loan carrying interest at 6% per annum. That you have to record in partner's capital account. Okay, only two entries in revaluation account. See, credit side income is 8,800, debit side loss is only 3,500. Income is more, 8,800. Right, same income 8,800 to profit transfer to partners. 8,800 minus 350. 8,800 minus 350. 8,450. This amount you have to divide between R, S, M in the ratio of 3:2:1. Okay, 8,450 is divided between R, S, M in the ratio of 3:2:1. 8,450 into 3 by 6. 8,450 into 2 by 6. 8,450 into 1 by 6. 8,450 divided by 6 into 3. 4,224.9, that equals to 4,225. 4,225. 4,225. 8,450 divided by 6 into 2. 2,816.66. 0.66. After point, if it is more than 50, you have to add 1. That means 2,816.66 is taken as 2,817. 2,817. Last 8,450 divided by 6. 1,408.33. 0.33, less than 50. Ignore the amount. Okay, so you have to take only 1,408. So revaluation account is over. Revaluation account is completed. Next, come to partner's capital account. You know, retirement of a partner, you have 5 entries in partner's capital account. First entry, you have to take the capital. Transfer the capital from balance sheet to partner's capital account. Credit side, by balance brought down. Entry number 1, 20,000, 7,500, 12,500. Second entry, reserve fund. If it is given on the liability side of balance sheet, reserve fund or general reserve will be there on the liability side of balance sheet. If it is on the liability side of balance sheet, you have to transfer on the credit side. But in this problem, there is no reserve fund. Okay. Next, second entry you may not get. Third entry, profit and loss account. If it is on the liability side, take on the credit side. If it is on the asset side, take on the debit side. It is a loss. But in this problem, there is no profit and loss account. Third entry you may not get. Fourth entry, revaluation. If profit, take on the credit side. Loss, take on the debit side. In this problem, there is a profit. Take on the credit side. By revaluation. Entry number 4 it is. 4,225, 2,817, 1,408. So first entry capital credit side, second entry reserve fund not given, third entry profit and loss account not given, fourth entry revaluation profit credit side, fifth entry treatment of goodwill. Very important treatment. Goodwill of the firm valued given, valued. Third session we took one problem. In that problem, goodwill is created. When goodwill is created, just you have to divide goodwill among all the partners on the credit side and show in the balance sheet. That is in first problem, third session. Okay. When goodwill is created, you have to divide goodwill among partners and show in the balance sheet. But in this problem, goodwill is not created. Goodwill is valued. When goodwill is valued, you can apply accounting standard 26. According to accounting standard 26, the calculation of goodwill is, I will show you here. total goodwill is 9,000. This is the goodwill of all the three partners. 9,000 is the total goodwill of all the three partners. Now, who is the retiring partner? Yes. Yes, goodwill is how much? Yes, goodwill equals 9,000 into, what is the S ratio? R3 S2 M1. So, S ratio is 2. Total ratio is 6. So, it comes to 3,000. That means, S retire from the firm and S will get total 3,000 rupees as goodwill. Totally, you have to credit 3,000 rupees to S account. But who will give this goodwill? The remaining partner will give this goodwill. So, this 3,000 will be contributed by the remaining partners. Who are the remaining partners? R and M in the gain ratio. What is the remaining ratio here? 3 to 1. Ignore this 2. Then what is the remaining ratio? 3 is to 1. In 3 is to 1, the R and S will contribute this goodwill. Okay, goodwill contribution. By R 3,000 rupees into 3,000 rupees. S will retire from the firm and S will get totally 3,000 rupees. From whom he will get? From R and M. So R will give goodwill in gain ratio. R will give goodwill in the gain ratio. His gain ratio is 3. After retirement of S, leave that 2. After retirement of S, what is the ratio left? Gain ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. So leave that 2. So remaining gain ratio is 3 is to 1. So goodwill contribution by R 3,000 into 3 divided by 4. 2,250. M contribution 3,000 into 1 by 4. 7. This is the goodwill contribution. You have to learn this goodwill calculation. This is the goodwill calculation according to accounting standard 26. At present, you have to apply accounting standard 26 for goodwill treatment. How you have to calculate goodwill? Total valued. If the goodwill is valued is given, then only you can apply accounting standard 26. Goodwill valued is 9,000. Total goodwill is 9,000. Retiring partner S. S goodwill is 9,000 into S ratio. S ratio is 2, total ratio 6. So 3,000. This 3,000 should be contributed by remaining partners. So goodwill contribution by R 3,000. What is the remaining ratio? Gain ratio 3 to 1. Cancel the 2. So remaining is 3 is to 1. So 3 is to 1 is the gain ratio. In that ratio, they have to contribute goodwill. R 3,000 into 3 by 4, 2,250 R will give. And M 3,000 into 1 by 4, M will give 750 rupees. This goodwill contribution by partners you have to record. Totally, S should get 3,000 rupees and that amount should be debited to remaining partners. See how you have to calculate. By R capital account. R will give 2,250 by M capital account. M will give 750. Totally how much he got? How much? See in S column, how much S got? 2,250, 750. Totally S got 3,000 rupees. And this 3,000 rupees should be deducted from remaining partners. On the debit side you have to write to S capital account. R will give 2,250 minus 2,250 from R account because this 2,250 goes to S and M will give 750 rupees. This is the way you have to treat goodwill according to accounting standard 26. Okay. So in partners capital account, credit side you have to write remaining partners capital account and the amount you should write in the retiring partner account. On the debit side you have to write retiring partner account and the amount you have to write in remaining partners account. Okay, this is the treatment of goodwill, very important treatment you have to learn. And now you have to close the account. Last adjustment, rupees 5,000 to be paid to yes immediately. 5,000 should be paid to yes immediately. So paid to yes means you have to write on the debit side to cash account. How much paid to yes? 5,000 immediately. Now close the account and remaining balance is transferred to his loan account. So what is the total of remaining balance? We will make a total of this. 12,500 plus 1,408. 13,908. Second, 7,500 plus 2,817 plus 3,000. 13,317, and here 24,225. Write the same total. 24,225, 13,317, and 13,908. Okay. Now, what is the total money due to S? 13,317. Out of 13,317, 5,000 is paid, and balance we have to transfer to his loan account. S loan. Balance is 8,317. Total money due to S is 13,317. Out of that, 5,000 is paid immediately, and the remaining 8,317 is transferred to loan account. Now take the other partner's account to balance carried down. 24,250 are minus 24,250 minus 2,250. 22,000. Money, the balance of R is 22,000. M 13,908 minus 750. 13,158. Okay. So total money due to M, S, R. You learn the treatment of goodwill. Immediately paid to S is 5,000. Remaining transferred to S loan account, and the remaining partner's balance is taken as balance carried down because it is transferred to balance sheet. You have to learn this treatment of goodwill. Now we will prepare the balance sheet. So who are the remaining partners here? S retired. After S retired, R and M are the remaining partners. R and M are the remaining partners. Now we will take the entries here. Building. Okay. Building. You know the preparation of balance sheet. If there is an income in revaluation account, add. If there is a loss in revaluation account, deduct. Building 23,000. There is an income 8,800. Appreciation 8,800. 31,800. Then debtors 7,000. There is a loss of 350 rupees less doubtful. 350. 6,650. Okay. Next, stock. There is no income, no loss. Take as it is. Stock 12,000. Patents. No income, no loss. 8,000. Then bank. See bank balance. Earlier it was 6,000. Money available in the business before retirement of a partner was 6,000 rupees. Out of 6,000, 5,000 rupees is paid to S minus 5,000. What is the balance of cash in hand? Only 1,000. Earlier 6,000 rupees was there. Out of 6,000 rupees in the available in the business, 5,000 is paid to retiring partner. So remaining balance is only 1,000. Okay, asset side is over. Liability side, sundry creditor. Sundry creditor 16,000. After that, capitals. RM. R capital is 22,000. M capital is 13,158. Okay. Then, what is the total money due to S? 13,317. Out of 13,317, 5,000 is paid to S. What is the remaining amount the business has to pay to S? 8,317. That 8,317 shown it as loan account. Still again it is a liability. Okay, show in the balance sheet. S loan account. It is not yet paid, so it is shown in the balance sheet. Paid amount. What is the total money? 13,317. Out of 13,317, 5,000 is paid to S. So deduct that 5,000 from cash. And what is the remaining balance partners has to pay to retiring partner? 8,317. It is not yet paid. So again it is a liability. Show on the liability side of the balance sheet. Make it total. $16 plus 22 plus 13,158 plus 8,317. Total 59,475. Liability side. Asset side 31,800 plus 6650 plus 12,000 plus 8,000 plus 1,000. 59,450. 450. 59,450 you are getting. $59,450. R 21,975. R balance is 24,225 minus 2,250. So R balance is 975. R balance is 21,975. So it comes to 59,450. Here also 59,450. Okay, this is the second problem, very important problem regarding the treatment of goodwill. Okay, work out this problem in your notes. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.